This is a PlayStation 4. This is a PlayStation 3. And this is a PlayStation 5. Now that we've established what's what, you may be asking me, John, why are you showing us these consoles? Well, it's not about the graphics, the games, or the hardware. It's about the controllers. The DualSense, the DualShock 4, and the 6-axis. And guess what all of these have in common?
What?
That's right, thumbsticks. Specifically thumbsticks made with the same old technology that is prone to a nasty case of stick drift. What is stick drift, you may be asking? Well, it's when a controller's joystick wears down over time, causing the inputs to register without you even touching the thumbstick. It's a silent killer of gaming immersion. But what if I told you there's a solution to this technology that could eliminate stick drifting forever? Say hello to the SPARK N5 by QRD. Before we dive into this review, QRD kindly sent me this controller for free to test out. I promise I will not be biased because I got this for free. Okay, maybe a little biased, but I promise this will be an honest review. I'll be covering everything from its features to how it performs on different consoles. Let's start with the unboxing. Alright, so let's get into this controller. So this is the SPARK N5 by QRD, and it has Hall effect joysticks. That's the main selling point for this controller. But we have 6-axis gyro, it works with PS3, PC, iOS, Android, and PS4. So I got myself some scissors. We're just gonna break right into this. ASMR. Yeah, looks pretty good, looks pretty good. We're gonna try and open this. Oh, this is one of those boxes where you're like, how do I open it? Okay, from the bottom. Look at that. Simple as pie. And here we go. Yeah. Ta-da! Oh, wow, look at that. Oh, whoa. Did they... Oh, wait. Hold on. Is this the adapter for the PlayStation 5? This might be. Look at that. Yeah, it is. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, so a little story on this. So pretty much I told them I wanted to do PS5 testing as well, and they said, oh, you're gonna need to get an adapter separately, but they sent the PS5 adapter. That's so cool of them. I love that. That's fantastic. Okay, we'll put that over here. It feels good. It's weird. Oh wow, that has like a short travel too on the analog sticks. It doesn't have as much weight as like this. The PS5 controller has a lot more weight to it. I'd say it almost feels more similar to this controller, the Xbox One or Series S controller. It's just a little lighter. It feels good. So these are Hall effect, which means they use magnets instead of like the traditional stuff that can get like stick drift and all that. But also, if it's replacing this PS4 controller, I mean, that's a lot better. This feels a lot better than this. Oh wait, no, that's what that's for. Okay. This is the phone mount. That's right. Okay, so yeah, you grip this onto the back. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna have to figure this out like on camera. Damn, there we go. Oh, look at that. So that has the phone mount. Here, let me get my dead iPhone that I drowned in a pool. Alright, this is my dead iPhone. But here, let's oh yeah, look at that. I've never used a controller with a phone mount before. Not like this. Obviously it's gonna feel pretty... Here, we'll move this out of the way. Yeah, obviously it's gonna feel a little front heavy. Hey wait, you can see me. Hi. That's pretty cool. Alright, goodbye dead iPhone. Which, oh my goodness, this is going to be a massive manual. Oh yeah. Oh gosh. I think it's in Chinese as well. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's pretty much the basics. You got Bluetooth and all kinds of different stuff going on here. Well, there you go, you have that, the controller. It's a little charging cable, USB-C, always appreciated. USB-C is way better than micro USB, right there. Yeah, I don't like that. That's old technology. And then we have our PS5 wireless adapter converter. I'm so happy they sent me this. Like, I was actually like, I was not expecting that. That's honestly a surprise. It's a Christmas miracle, you could say. If you're going to get this controller, you're gonna have to buy this separately, the PS5 wireless converter, if you want to use it on PS5. So pretty much that's what it looks like while it's charging. So it just lights up. It's pretty similar to a PS5 controller when you plug in that for charging. It'll have pretty much the same lighting. But I did test this out on the PS5 real quick, just to see what it does when you just plug it in or connect it to a PS5, and all it does is it identifies it as one of these guys. So it just says this is a DualShock 4. But overall, yeah, pretty cool. And this is what it looks like when you click the pairing mode. I think that looks pretty sick. It lights up all the buttons and the joysticks, and it flashes pretty much like a normal PlayStation controller would. But yeah, let's go test it out in some games. Before we jump into testing this controller in some games, let me quickly highlight a few of its features. I promise to keep it brief. First, it has Hall effect thumbsticks, which I've already mentioned. But it doesn't stop there. It also features Hall effect triggers. Next, there are programmable paddle buttons on the back. Very cool. You can also adjust the vibration intensity and even customize the LED colors to your liking. It also has a turbo button that can be programmed to spam inputs like rapid trigger pulls or similar actions. And of course, it includes the standard PS4 controller features such as gyro, touchpad, and built-in speaker. Alright, that's enough of that. Let's get into some games. Now moving on to the testing. I started with the PlayStation 3 and Call of Duty Black Ops 1. Right off the bat, I like the SPARK N5 more than the 6-axis controller. For one, it has rumble, and it's larger, so it felt better in my hands. However, the aiming and shooting required you to use the bumpers instead of the triggers, and I couldn't find a way to change that. It's clear the PS3 support is more of an extra feature rather than a main focus for this controller. If you're looking for a dedicated PS3 controller, I'd recommend sticking with a DualShock 3 or a Retro Fighter Defender controller. Both are more tailored for the PS3, and the SPARK N5, it just felt a little better than the 6-axis. If there was a way to change the triggers to be the triggers instead of the bumpers, it would be perfect for this console. Next, I moved on to the PlayStation 4, and this is where the controller is starting to really shine. The DualShock 4 is a fantastic controller, but if you're looking to buy one brand new, it'll cost you more than the SPARK N5. I was playing Last of Us Part 2, and I tried out some of the extra buttons on the back. I bound the left and right paddles to press down on each thumbstick, and it was pretty useful. I mean, not as much in this game, considering when you press down on the thumbstick, it turns the flashlight on and off. But both controllers are great, but the SPARK N5 feels more focused on fast-paced gameplay and first-person shooters, where the DualShock 4, and on the other hand, is more comfortable for longer sessions of like laid-back gaming. Still, after playing with the SPARK N5 for a while, it got more comfortable over time, even for games like Last of Us Part 2, but I'd still say it's pretty neck and neck. Obviously, the SPARK N5 won because of the extra features and it being cheaper. So, yeah, pretty good for the PlayStation 4. Finally, moving on to the PlayStation 5. QRD was kind enough to send me the adapter so that it would work on PlayStation 5, and here, I'll just explain how it works real quick. Okay, so the first thing you have to do is hit the PlayStation button, then go to Accessories, Controller Settings, then you scroll down to Communication Method and change it from Use Bluetooth to Use USB Cable. After you're done with that, you can go ahead and plug the device into the front USB port on the PlayStation. It will light up, and you can click the Share and PlayStation button to put the controller into pairing mode. After a few seconds, you'll hit the button on the PlayStation 5 adapter, the controller will blink, and then all you have to do is hit the PlayStation button and it will connect, and the console will identify it as a wired PlayStation 5 controller. Using the adapter raises the price from $48.99 to $88.99. That makes it more expensive than a DualSense, like a standard DualSense controller, but it's still cheaper than like Sony's DualSense Edge, like that Pro controller with the thumbsticks you can switch out and all that. I tested this on Fortnite, and there was a little bit of delay. It was kind of weird. I don't know if that's something I just noticed, but I switched between the controllers multiple times, and on the thumbsticks at least, it was like ever so slight, just ever so slightly a little bit more delay. I think it's likely because the adapter tricks the console into thinking the SPARK N5 is a wireless PS5 controller, just like with the wire plugged in. But without the adapter, it registers it as a PS4 controller. Also, since you need the adapter, you can't really plug this controller in to the PlayStation 5 at the same time as using it as a PS5 controller, so it always is wireless regardless. So you can't really even eliminate the latency if you wanted to, because it would just identify as a PS4 controller. Yeah, it felt decent on Fortnite, nothing too crazy. I can imagine this being a great gift for someone that just only plays Fortnite. But either way, yeah, not terrible, but I'd still take a normal PS5 controller over this, at least for the PlayStation 5 console. In conclusion, this controller is a great option for the price, especially if you're using it on a PS4. It works seamlessly on that platform. The real challenge comes when you're trying to use it on other consoles or PC. Since it's usually detected as a PS4 controller, a lot of PC games struggle to recognize it. If you're using it on PC with the PS5 adapter, things improve significantly. Games recognize it more reliably. Yet, it comes with the downside of taking up a USB port and adding a bit of extra cost. There are likely programs out there to make PS4 controllers work better on PC, but it's kind of a bummer you have to download some software to get it working properly. As for the PS3, there might be a fix to swap the aiming and shooting buttons from the bumpers to the triggers. However, it's not an out-of-the-box experience. You might need to fiddle with the settings a bit to get it working how you want. To be fair, it is trying to be an adaptable controller across multiple systems. That being said, these problems can be addressed with simple tweaks. Nevertheless, it is impressive how far third-party controllers have come since I was a kid. I used to have a crappy PS3 controller that you needed to plug in with a wire. Now you get controllers like this that are 10 times better than what you got back in the day. Not in perfect replacement for the normal controller, but not bad at all. But if I have to recommend this controller, it will have to be for the PS5 bundle with the adapter that comes with it. I just feel like you kind of lose out on a lot of the little features if you don't have the little adapter that helps it communicate better with more modern systems. But if you're just buying this for a PlayStation 4, I mean, crap, go for it, man. It's not a bad price. It's got a lot of cool features, and it'd honestly be a good replacement if you're just a hardcore first-person shooter gamer. Either way, thanks so much for watching. Big thanks to QRD for sending me this controller to review. Drop your thoughts in the comments down below, and if you enjoyed this video, give it a like. If not, feel free to hit the dislike button. That's it from me. Don't forget to subscribe for more content, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.